What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do a sound challenge, where we're going to put the soundcore Space One Pro headphones up against the soundcore Space Q45 headphones, if I can say it right. This should be a very interesting one. I got a couple comments and a couple of suggestions in the comments section of my unboxing video for the Space One Pros. If you have not seen it, I'll leave links in the description up here. Links up here on the screen where you can go ahead and check out my unboxing video for the Space One Pros. And I thought that would be a really good video to do. I didn't want to answer it right off in the comment section. I'd rather just do it right here as a video. That way everybody can see it. We can actually get a real live comparison. So this is strictly going to be audio test. We're just going to see how they sound right out of the box. No EQ settings at all. No special hear ID test being used. We're going to see how these do sound and do 3 songs and see and compare the differences. All right. So first of all, before we get started, make sure you hit the like button. Also, if you're interested in joining me on this journey, you go ahead and hit the subscribe button. We just surpassed 7,000 subscribers. I'm very humbled. Thank you very much. And also hit the subscribe or the notification bell rather, so that way you're notified when videos like this and others drop. And you also want to help me, just make sure you check out some of the ads that be on here. That also helps generate income and everything here, so we can bring more stuff to you. All right, so let's go ahead and get into that test. All right, we're back in. We did a coin flip off camera. We're gonna start off with the Q45s. You see we're in the app, we're in transparency mode as well. And let's go ahead and go down quickly into the sound effects or custom settings. All right, so right now this is my preferred listening EQ, but we're gonna go ahead and switch it. Do I have my other one? Nope, I don't have it here. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and grab one of these and just reset it. Yep. All right, so now we reset this one to zero out all of the EQ completely. So we will stick with that one. I thought I had one preset for these headphones, but apparently I didn't. All right, so let's go ahead. First of all, let's clean this screen. The screen looks ridiculous. Where's my clean and cough? Here we go. Sorry, screen looks ridiculous. All right, I just wanted to get that cleaned off. Okay, so let's go ahead and get the headphones on. All right. Okay, we have them on. I did turn LDAC on these, so I have it on here as well as on the phone. Let me pull up there we go. Let's go ahead and get it. And as you can see, let me go back in one. All right, let's go into details, and you can see LDAC is turned on there as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and flip these over to noise canceling. Noise canceling is turned on. We are at our optimal listening level, just the right at the orange line. So let's go ahead and pull up our music. Sometimes I'll be lunching when it comes to this. I know I do. When it comes to having my music queued up. All right, so all right, let's go ahead and get this corrected here. All right, so we got our music all set up. I'm just still getting it squared away here. All right, here we go. All right, music's all set. We got our first song. We are out the listening level. You've seen the EQ settings and noise canceling is turned on. Let's go. Give me a second here. Let me trigger it from the headphones. There we go. Sorry about that. All right. Nice vocals. Nice clarity. Got the breaths, got the detail. All right. When the background vocalists come in, you got good sound stage, nice and wide. Good spacing between them. All right. You got the popping sound when it comes to her enunciations, the B's, P's, and T's. You got that. Her breathing. And again, when you get the background vocalists in, they sound nice. A nice sound stage, nice and balanced, Nice volume as well. Again, very clear. All right. Ran over a little bit because I was enjoying the combination of all three, but then very clean sounding, like the soundstage, nice and wide, uh, good separation, like I mentioned before, and nice natural volume at this volume level is very clean. I can definitely please. I can stay at this volume level and rock out all day, no problem. All right, so let's go ahead and switch over to the Space One Pros. See how they do. All right, we're back in. We got the Space One Pros on. We got LDAC turned on here in the app, as you can see. And let's go ahead, real flip over to our phone settings. And you can see LDAC is turned on. See, this is the Space One Pro. And LDAC is also turned on in the phone, okay? So let's actually, before we do that, let's go ahead and get into our sound effects. All right, we'll go in here. We'll go to zeroed out. I have that preset in this one. So we have zeroed out on here. All right. Yeah, so this was my preferred listening EQ setting. If I wanted to listen to them, like for myself, that's what I'll go with. But for testing, we'll rock out right here. As you can tell, because there were different ones when it came to the Q45s. All right. Now, the one thing. What was this? I'm sorry. All right, so we don't have. I normally have Dolby Audio turned on, but LDAC doesn't support it, so it's grayed out, so we don't have to worry about it. Okay. I know there's going to be someone who's going to see that page and see that that is turned on, but since we have LDAC, it's a non-issue. All right, so let's go ahead and switch over to noise canceling. All right, noise canceling is on. And you could definitely tell, I could tell the difference with noise canceling between the two. This one seems a little bit more refined, a little bit smoother when I'm talking. Was noise canceling. Well, let me back that up and start playing music and see how it does then. So just so we can compare the two here. All right. So let's go ahead. We got into our first song. All right, let's make sure we are. All right, so let's go ahead. We get this all set up. Let's hit play right off the headphones. Here we go. Let me make sure we had our. All right, we're at our right noise, our volume level. All right. Again, nice volume, good clarity. Again, nice sound stage. The background vocalists sound just as crisp and just as bright. All right. Again, nice detail with her enunciations, the popping of the P's and T's, the breathing. Very clear. Again, the breathing, the detail there. Again, good sound stage. I love how bright and how loud and clear the background vocalists are as well. Great balance. Very clean. All right. All right. Went over a little bit on this one as well. But again, they sound really clean, really clear. I like the enunciation, the pop, when the popping of the letters like the B's, T's, and P's, like I mentioned, the breaths, her breathing, inhale, exhale, doing verses, and all the other nuanced stuff. I like that in these ones. I love the clarity. And they sound really good. Again, the background vocalist was just as crisp, just as clear as the lead vocalist when they came in. Soundstage was good, nice separation. Let's go ahead and move on to our second song. All right, back in for our second song, our bass song. We got the Q45s on. Let's get it. All right, comes out, bass punches hard. I like it. Nice low end reverb, fades away nicely. Okay. Nice. The lyrics come out T-Pain with the auto tune, not as piercing. That bass is thumping though. Very clean. Nice, decent sound stage, nice and wide. Nice separation rather. I'm loving the way the bass hits and then it fades away. I love it. Very clear. Now we got E40 coming in, his lyrics. Nice and clear. Sounding very nice. All right. Okay, very clean. I love the way it thumps and everything. Again, nice punchy bass, reverb, all of it nice and clean, fades away nicely. The lyrics are very clear. I like the fact that the auto tune is not as piercing on the high notes, and it makes it more of a pleasure, more comfortable to listen to, at least for me, because that piercing sound really, it hits I guess it hits a nerve with me on certain headphones and earbuds that I have. All right, so let's go ahead and get switched over to the Space One Pros and see how they handle. All right, we're back in. We got the Space One Pros in. Second song, bass song. Let's go. Oh, right off the bat. The bass punch is nice. The reverb, the low end fades away, lovely. Very clean. Oh yeah. Oh, these are clean. Very nice. Now we got T-Pain coming in with his lyrics. That auto tune, again, not as piercing to my ear. Very clear vocals, very, very clear. Well, the lyrics, let's put it that way. Now we got E40 coming in. Oh, that bass is solid. Oh, these are hitting. Again, E40's lyrics, very clear. Oh, very clean. Ooh, that bass. All right. That was really thumping right there. And just powerful punch. I love the reverb. I love how clean it was. All right, let's go ahead and get on to our third song. All right, we're back in for our third and final song, all instrumental. We got Kenny G Home. Excuse me. Let's go ahead and get started. We got the Space Q45s on in this one. All right, right off the bat, nice crisp high keys. Very clear. Nice low end transition to the lower keys. Nice little rumble there. Lead saxophone comes in nice and crisp. Like the clarity. And again, like the sound stage. Nice wide, good balance as well between the keyboard and saxophone. Very nice. Even got the echoing in there, so you got good detail. Again, I just enjoying the clarity, paying attention to the detail. Very clean sounding. Okay, I went over a little bit, but again, a very clean sound here from the Space Q45s. Just really, really clean. I just like the way these sound. And again, I love that transition from the high keys to the low keys on the keyboard. Very well done. All right, let's go ahead and switch over to the Space One Pros, see how they do. All right, we're back in. We got the Space One Pros on. Let's get it. All right, Rep. Nice volume, nice crisp high keys. Oh, love that transition from the high to the low keys. Love it. Nice little, you can hear the low end on it, nice and clean. Now we got the saxophone here. Very crisp. Oh, very clear. Again, nice balance between the keyboard and the saxophone. Great echoing there. Oh, it just sounds so good. Very crisp. Yeah, very clean sound, nice separation between the instruments. I got all wrapped up into listening to it on that one, my mistake. Uh, I just really love the way they sounded. Uh, the sound stage was decent, not as wide as just slightly tighter or slightly narrower than on the Q45s, but other than that, really great sound, nice tuning on these headphones on both of these. All right, I'm starting to mesh two things into one. So let's go ahead and get this cleaned up and come back and talk about these briefly, and we'll pick the one I would recommend or go with out of these two. Is such a great head to head. Stay strapped in. All right, back in. This has been a great head to head between these two soundcore headphones. They're upper level, I guess. Uh, you got the new Space One Pros. I wouldn't say new; they've been out for just a little bit. They're newer than the Space Q45s, which we also have here. Both of them, in my opinion, are great headphones. So let's go ahead and break this down. First song, all acapella. Both of them had nice, clean, clear vocals. With the background, the lead vocalist as well as the background vocalist. I think the soundstage was just a little wider on the Q45s than on the the Space One Pros here, but not by much. Both of them had good separation when it came to the vocalists. Uh, but I just think this was just a little wider. The tuning is almost identical on these. I would say outside of the soundstage, they're pretty much the tuning is the tuning. Never mind the soundstage. The tuning is pretty much identical on these. All right, as far as the mids and highs go, so you're really not missing out if you're going for these. If you want to move up to these as far as the mids and highs go, you're really not missing out too much, in my opinion. All right, so again, nice clarity, nice separation. Uh, Good detail when it came to the parsing of the lips, the parsing of her lips, her breathing in and out during verses and everything like that. So you really got good detail there. Now, here's where these guys kind of shift or separate a little bit, and it comes to the bass. Both of them have nice punchy bass, clean low end reverb, faded away nicely. However, I think the bass was a little bit more punchier, a little bit more powerful on the Space One Pros than on the Q45s. Not by much. Again, the Q45s are really great bass. And again, you got to take in consideration, I'm using these with zero EQ help at all. So uh, the bass on them is really, I just think the bass is a little bit more punchier, a little bit more powerful on the Space One Pros than on the Q45. So that's basically where they separate at, in my opinion, in that second song. Again, the lyrics very clear. They did a real good job of I guess we can say smoothing out the high pitch, the ear piercing high pitched sound of the auto tune. They both did a wonderful job of smoothing that out, so it made it for a comfortable listening for me in that case. All right, and then going into the third song, all instrumental. They both did a great job of transitioning from the high keys on the keyboard to the low keys. However, on the Space One Pros, it had a little bit more definition to the transition than on the Q45s. You could definitely tell when the transition was taking, when it was actually taking effect, going in from the high keys to the low keys. Whereas on the Q45s, you can tell where it is, but it's not well defined. let me just say, if you're listening to that song and the transition on from high to low on the Space One Pros started sooner than it did on the Q45s, if that makes sense. So you got a little bit more detail on the Pros than you did on the Q45s when it came to that transition. They both did a wonderful job, but you could tell it started sooner on the Pros. All right. So, but then again, you get nice crisp lead sax or saxophones on both of these. Again, I think the sound stage was just a little bit wider on the Q45s than on the Pros. But again, the tuning was pretty much identical. So you got that crispness, you got the balance. It was really done. You got the detail. You just know. I just noticed those differences, especially when you got transition difference in these between these two. All right, so I hope I explained that to I try to explain it to the best of my ability. Again, I'm no professional at this, but I was trying to make it as clear as possible for you guys from what I'm hearing. All right. So based on everything that we've listened, everything I've said, and going through all three songs with both of these, um, I would have to give the slight advantage uh, to the Space One Pros because of the bass. The bass is it punches harder. Uh, Not by much on the Q40. Q45s are great. If you have these, uh, there really is no reason to, in my opinion, to move to the Pros. Um, they sound great and everything like that. I'm just pulling, just pointing out the differences. But uh, I would go with these. In my opinion, this is the ones. Like if you're at the store and you're looking, I would go with these. All right. If you already have the Q45s, you're thinking about it. I mean, I would say rock with the Q45s. But if you want the, there's no right answer here. To be honest with you, if you want to upgrade or just stay with the Q45s, but my opinion, the pros are a little bit better because of those little nuanced things. Like the bass punch is a little bit more powerful on the Q45s. The detail when it came to the transition on the acapella or the instrumental song, uh, it was a little bit more detailed than on the Q45s. But again, but not by much. I mean, it's real slim there. But then, I think that's pretty much the differences on these. Again, the tuning is just about identical. You really can't, unless you're got some kind of machine and you're doing it that way. You can tell, you can probably pick out the differences there as far as the tuning. But then if you need a machine to figure out the tuning, that's how close they are. All right. So again, both of them are great headphones, but my pick on this one will be the Space One Pros. And that will wrap up our sound challenge between these two. If you like what you see, go and hit the like button. If you want to join me as I continue my journey here, we just surpassed 7,000 subscribers. I'm humbled. Thank you. And very appreciative. Go and hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. That way you'll know when videos like this and others drop. I got other unboxing videos coming up. I'm going to run a gauntlet test with the the Space One Pros rather. I'm going to call them Sound Pros. The Space One Pros. I got a gauntlet of headphones I'm going to put these eyes up against. So you definitely want to tune in for that. It's going to be a lot of fun. And I just received another shipment or another package in with another set of headphones that I've been wanting to review. So that you will definitely want to make sure you're tuned in for that one as well. All right. And I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.